rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come in straight.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuell reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good, guys?
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, before we get active, we need y'all to get interactive with us. So go ahead, like, subscribe, share, comment, drop down below, and do all of that activity. Get the typing. Even if you don't like it, get the typing. Check out the episode 7. Y'all see we keep pushing that. We really trying to get rid of that money.
To win some money.
Get some money, man.
Trying to get rid of it. Hey, it's money this time. Might be an Xbox next time. Might be your mama's car next time. Who knows? Just make sure you get active and you go ahead and put what you think. And you get some of that Brinks. So let's get active. What you got for us today, Ted Meister, Ted the Kid?
Get right into it. Let's get right to it. Talk about Mr. 314 himself. Shout out to Jayson Tatum.
Hey.
Mr. 314, which I think about that tech file he just got recently. What's going on with the NBA, man? What's happening?
Trash.
What is happening?
One word, trash.
Trash.
Gave that man a tech for clapping his hands.
Showing passion. That's all he was doing.
Showing passion.
That's all he was doing, showing passion. A little frustrated. Made a mistake.
I can see if he looked at the ref and he was like, clapping his hands at the ref, you know what I'm saying, talking his talk to the ref, but he looking away. He just like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Like, dang. Like, come on. You can't say the players can't express themselves to themselves, especially. Like, come on, man.
Like, what are they trying to turn the league into? It don't make no sense.
Cupcake season. They was trying to stall that man momentum. They hating on that man. They seen the way Nelly took off with Country Grammar. They trying to hate on that boy Tatum. Yeah.
But then it's out the play where it's out the foul. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just feel like they wanted to give Jayson Tatum. It feel like it just looked like because even he looked like what? Everybody looks
like you. Batman got arrested before, right?
Yeah.
Superman was painted as the bad guy before, so why Jayson Tatum can't get it? That's kind of where they're going with that, I guess. But it was nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Push past it, get that dub, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I think the Celtics are responding beautifully to all the drama they got going on. Jayson Tatum,
real nice.
Jayson Tatum doing that. He doing that do. So, hey, Mr. 314, we see you play up.
Salute. All right, let's get into the next one. We're talking about y'all boy James Wiseman being sent back to the G League. How the Warriors expert, what do y'all think of that? What y'all take? How do y'all feel about it? Queer?
Go ahead, Juice. Because he been sent to the G League before, but when he got sent to the G League before, part of me felt like it was needed. Right now, I feel like he might be needed. He needs someone that's here. He needed on the team right now. Because like, at some point, it's like, for what? Send Kuminga to the G League. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played in the G League a whole year. Send him back. It's a lot of, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, it's a lot of people that's got a lot of clock, got minutes, got playing time, been in a rotation, been out the rotation, been back in the rotation. That when you see them on the court and when you see him on the court, his production when he has his minutes is a lot better than their production when they in and out of the rotation.
Yeah.
So while he's going back to the G League and not certain other players, it's like, we'll see, Steve.
What you think, Teddy?
I don't think he should have been sent back to the G League.
So do you think that's like a step back for him?
Yeah. Like, he did all that rehabbing. He did his due diligence. He got back into playing shape. Played good over the summer. Showed promise. And then it's like, give him a chance. Y'all letting AI get a roster spot while you sending this man back to the G League. to get another spot. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, give him some time to develop. Like, guy deducting his minutes. Okay, I understand that. But to send him back is in my opinion, looking on the outside in, it's counterproductive.
Okay.
What are y'all trying to do?
And you feel the same way, Quill?
I just feel like Steve Kerr don't know how to coach bigs. He's never had a dominant big. He's a guard. He knows how to coach guard. He knows how to play with a guard system. And it's different when you got a bunch of bigs that funnel through you, who you can put as pick men, rebound men, just set picks for players, go get rebounds, be tough, and be 7 foot. And then when you get somebody who's talented as a 7-footer that can go put the ball on the ground, that can shoot the three, now you have to coach him. Now you have to be a coach. You just can't run with Steph and Clay. You used to have the best 2 shooters in the league. Now you have the best 1 shooter in number 37 in Clay. You used to have the best 2 shooters in the NBA. Clay ain't the second best shooter in the NBA no more. So now you got to learn how to play basketball. And he's never coached a big man as James Wiseman.
Okay.
So you think it's Steve and not the front office?
JaMychal Green plays good. I feel like James Wiseman has more upside than JaMychal Green on this team.
So I see it and I said, why? But then I started recalling, reading this interview and reading that article and watching this interview. And I'm like, and then even looking at some of the comments made by fans and other analysts. And it's like, in order for Wiseman to develop, he need minutes. And on the team that he on right now, that's a very difficult place to be because that's not a team that's developing. It's a team that's like, we're here. So it's going to be hard for him to get those minutes. And 10 minutes, he's not going to develop in 10 minutes. So I looked, and when I read that comment, I said, that makes sense. So, but they were saying send him to a team where he can get those minutes. So they did. But this is a team within the affiliation, within the organization. So then I was reading what Jordan Poole said. And that's really what made me change my perspective. Jordan Poole said, don't look at this as a backward step. Like, think about it. You gotta look at it. Like, who's saying this? This is Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole went to the G League a few times, right? Look at what happened with Jordan Poole going to the G League. So Jordan Poole, like, I'm a living testament. They sent me to the G League a few times. And Jordan Poole, so what Jordan Poole told him was, when you hit that floor, shoot every shot. Try to put up 50. Try to get 20 rebounds. Try to get 15 blocks every game. Try to get all the highlights you can get every single time you touch that court. That's what Jordan Poole told him. And I said, you know what? If he hits that court, that's where he's going to get that in-game experience. But then you also got to think about when you looking at him, how he's frustrated, because I don't think he quite understands his role on that team. I think he understands what his role could be. So when you see Steph Curry frustrated because Wiseman didn't come set the screen, but Wiseman's frustrated because Steph Curry didn't drop it down to him, you could tell there's a lack of understanding, like, who is who. So I think he needs to also develop that. Like, yeah, you can be something, but until then, these people are something. So you need to just kind of follow suit. So I don't think it's a step back. I think if he hits it the right way, it's going to be very developmental for him, very progressive for him. But if he goes in with the mind state that it's a demotion, then that's where he's going to lose. And that's where he is. He said, I don't look at it as a demotion.
Go ahead, Quill. Like, you don't agree.
Nah, it's different with Jordan Poole when your coach is Coach Steph. When you're going to the G League, and then you're coming back to a coach that coaches where Steph gets all the points, and you're going and you're replacing Steph.
That's true.
Your opportunities are going to be different than James
But that's why I'm saying he got to understand his role. When he go to the G
League, that coach has James Wiseman. Yeah. So James Wiseman might touch the ball 20 times.
Yeah.
When James Wiseman goes back to the NBA, he's still on Steph's team.
That's why I'm saying he got to understand what his role is today.
When
that's not
the
his
G
role.
League might drop it down to him 20 times, he got to go to a team where this is a guard-oriented team. The first shot is the person with the on both units. The best option is the person that brings the ball up.
Yeah.
First unit is Steph. Second unit is Poole. So their first shot. Second option on the first unit, I'm not even on the first unit, but the second option on the first unit is Clay Wiggins. So I'm gonna go down and develop like I did. I just went to the G League last year. I'm the best player on the team in the G League. When y'all send me somewhere else, I'm the best player over here. When y'all send me somewhere else, I'm the best player over here. But I come back to a system where y'all don't even play. Y'all don't play through y'all big. Y'all don't pass to y'all big. Y'all don't look for Draymond to get 3 or 4 touches in the paint and make a move. Y'all don't give a fuck about it. Draymond get looks off a dribble handoffs and I done snuck and faked it to Steph, 2 dribbles to the rim or wide open 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's like I'm a player that I'm sure James Wiseman work on offensive moves in the summer. He work on back to the basket, turnaround jumper, shooting threes, all things that we don't need none of our bigs to do.
Yeah, but if you think about it, if he understands his role, that's what makes JaMychal Green fit. That's what makes like the Zaza Pachulias and
But when you take it number 2, you're not.
But that's what I'm saying. So if he understands his role, right, all those other things gonna open up. James Wiseman like to shoot the 3. If he understands, I'm supporting Cass. He sets that screen and he rolls, bro. We like to lob it. We like to drop it to the big. You're not gonna be the primary choice. But if you understand your role and do what you're supposed to do, everything else gonna come. Look at Anthony Lamb the other night. We were talking about him in the episode. You were talking about how Kerr was talking him up. Bro, I seen him chucking threes. Bro, it's because he understands his role. Like, these things will come.
Team. That's what I'm saying.
But James Wiseman wants to shoot the ball.
James Wiseman, the number 2 pick. Y'all talking about pick number 17 and work their way into the rotation and guys that had to work. I'm the number 2 pick. When I get injured, they talking about me. Stephen A talking about me coming back and playing.
But
they're not talking about Anthony Lamb on ESPN.
You have to understand.
They're not talking about them on First Take.
Right, but you got to understand where you are. That's what it boils down to.
And he has that. And technically, if you give him that minutes, he gonna put up more points.
Yeah.
And then Draymond and Looney. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He feel I'm going to the G League and I'm better offensive talent than both of them.
But imagine, look at what Looney gets. Look at what Draymond gets. If he understands his role and he plays, everything else is going to open up. Everything else is going to open up. Like, look at how many people out there scoring. They out there scoring. Especially when Steph and them coming off the court. It's just he has to understand. This is not the team where they're gonna go. I'm not Joel Embiid. I'm not the Joker. Like, and trust.
We don't know that though. That's what a lot of analysts give him minutes.
I'm gonna tell you right now. He don't want to feel.
Jokic got traded. He played minutes with Nurkic. He didn't look like Jokic until he got traded. Like we seen these players. Jokic, Nikola Jokic played on Portland Trailblazers.
No. It was the other way. It was the other way. They were both on the Nuggets.
We seen them both on the Nuggets.
Yeah.
We seen Jokic and them playing together. We seen players that we needed to give you minutes and give you time to play. We don't even know what Wiseman is now. I said rookie year. We was arguing. And then he gonna go to the G League. We gonna be like, oh damn, he's 20 and 10. He gonna come back to the NBA. Why he only getting 10 points? He not even.
Bro, but you already know we not gonna question his points. If we question anything, it's gonna be his rebounds.
He don't question his rebounding if you got him standing on the 3-point line. You got him doing things he don't do.
I mean, Steph Curry get them rebounds on the 3-point line.
Steph Curry has rebounded from the point guard position his whole life.
Yeah, well, look, James Wiseman
is learning how to rebound on the 3-point line in the G League this season in game 8-10. So now he has to change his position. You're telling people to do other things. Like, so he can figure it out, hopefully.
You said what?
I get what you're saying.
I
get what you're saying, bro. Let's y'all can sit over here talking about that all night.
Look, he gonna have to learn something. I tell you,
gotta learn something. He do that. He do.
Well, let's go to the next topic. Talk about them Hawks. Yeah, I think they exceeding the expectations or performing as expected.
Don't talk about them Hawks. I think John Collins got 3 rebounds tonight. I need him to get 4. Don't talk about them Hawks.
Well, look, we could talk about the Hawks and we'll talk about Collins then.
Ain't gonna talk about them Hawks. This nigga went and got 3 rebounds tonight. 33 minutes. You can grab 1 rebound a quarter as a starting power forward.
He had a 3-point line.
Them Celtics gave him the work today.
JT got taken out 19 points.
The Celtics organization gave them boys the work today.
Yeah, Celtics might win. Look, I know I ain't want to say it, but I'm coming around to they look like the most consistent team. Them and the Bucks. Like they ain't up and down. They ain't got a bunch of people in and out and don't know what they lineups are. Like the next,
They got
they ain't
their
got no
playoff
drama.
rotation.
They ain't got no. They had drama, but they seem to keep. They had like a real big drama situation, and then season started. Let's just go hoop. Throw the balls out. Let's just go hoop.
I mean, because the drama was more so with the coach. So,
and I didn't think that. Like, look, Celtics look kind of hype.
I just always look and say like,
as much as I always said, it's JT team and Jaylen Brown like 1A. Them boys kind of. Every year they take a step together.
Nah, but I think this definitely like you can see clear as day this JT team. Like you can see it's JT and you see JB right there. But I'm looking at it, bro. It's like you can tell like it's JT.
He's the superstar. He's the face.
He's the guy. Yeah, he's the guy.
Face.
But he has the tool that a lot of people don't have on their team.
But what I will say, because they're already rolling with their playoff rotation, it's gonna hurt if somebody get hurt. Go ahead and knock on that wood. That's what's gonna hurt because now you need these other pieces to come in that ain't really got any playing time. So but I personally think they should have I know we supposed to be talking about the Hawks, we talking about the Celtics, but I think they should have saw what they had to offer with Robert Williams, because now Robert Williams ain't coming back to like February this year. And it's kind of like, then what shape is he going to be in as you gear up for the playoffs? So I think you'd have allowed him to sit out last year and rely on what you had because you lost anyway. But I think, you have him back earlier this season. But back to your question, the Hawks. Are they exceeding expectations? Are they doing what's expected, or are they underperforming? I'm going to say they are by far exceeding expectations. I think they're the number 3 team in the East. Mm-hmm. They're behind the Bucks and the Celtics. And who they knock out? They knocked out the Bucks with Giannis, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think they're exceeding expectations. I think they lack consistency, but they're new. So that's to be expected. They lost a lot of pieces last year. They lost Gallinari. They lost Herter.
They gave up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they gave up Gallinari, they gave up Herter, and a few more. You've seen a decline of Lou Williams last season, where they either they weren't using them, whether he was ineffective or they changed the way that they were playing. So I mean, they got rid of Cam Reddish. I mean, it was a lot of pieces that they got rid of, but they brought in DeJounte Murray, and I think it's working out for them. So I think by far they are exceeding expectations, because I know people like RJ was like, they'll never work. And we see them working. But what we have seen before is the Hawks do their thing during the regular season. And like last year, they fizzed out a little bit. And when it got to the playoffs, it was just like, damn, we were expecting the playoff performance for 2 years ago, when, they were going at Ben Simmons and they were knocking out real competitors. That's what we were expecting. That's not what we got last year.
What do you think, Teddy?
Teddy, man, he must have just seen his team lost.
Bruh, like, it ain't even that. It's just that, man, my starters just be irking my soul. Like, there's no way.
What do you expect when you take
my bench players is better than my starters, bro?
Bro, you got a team. They're not a well-oiled machine. They have one fucking nut that allows everything else to function. So
what was
when
the
that
question?
nut is,
we talking about the Hawks.
Okay.
We talking about the Hawks. Luka ain't even played tonight, but
I already know.
Ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So let's talk about the Hawks, my friend, little bros.
Yeah.
The Hawks are. I agree with you, Bill. They are exceeding expectations. They play tonight was just a kink in the armor because the Celtics is on a whole nother ball game. But they doing what they're supposed to do.
On me.
So I like them, and I'm a Trae Young fan. Shout out to Trae Young. I think that boy is nice. I mean, he had, by the time I stopped watching, he had 27 points on 22 shots. That's kind of
horrible.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, I still like him though. So. But shout out to my boy. What you think, Quill? You don't really care
Nah,
about
they
them boys.
exceeding. They got two playmaking point guards on their team. One of them's a shooter, one of them's a scorer. So it's hard to you got to pick your poison when neither one of them got the ball in their hand.
They both facilitators.
They both play. Yeah, they both gonna make a play. Every time down the court, when you got two playmakers on the court, you should be able to get a good shot. Every single time. They're gonna make good plays, they're gonna put the ball in the best position moving forward. And if not, you got both of them with the ball in their hand, they can put the ball in the hoop. So it's gonna be interesting because if DeAndre Hunter keep having a good season or a decent solid season where he putting up that 12 to 15, you know Capella gonna grab every rebound, and John Collins is a solid big. He just can't rebound. He's just not the best rebounder.
Although they are excelling expectations, they're here. In order, and like this is probably like playoff contention, championship contention right here. In order to get up there and even just plateau or keep, reaching your potential or exceeding, they need to develop defense.
Yeah.
Like when you look, they made 7 of 32 threes, right? That's not defense, that's offense. That's horrible shooting. But they gave up 21 threes on the other end. That's how you lose that game.
When you going against two powerhouses.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you lose
even
the
them
game.
that hit it. Grant Williams hit 4 threes. Sam Hauser hit 5 threes. Peyton Pritchard hit 4 threes.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like the people who you thinking about, 3 for 10, 1 for 6. Those are people you thinking about. They shot horribly. So what I'm saying is defensively, you got to be able to guard, play defense, like you have to. But then also they need a bench. You look at they got all 20 people coming off their bench playing, bro. And you still, bro, you don't even get what you get 5, 11, 18, 20. You get 23 points and you had everybody on your bench play. Like you gotta have some type of bench support. So when your people come out, somebody coming in. And that's what they lost. So they got DeJounte Murray, but they lost their bench supports. But I still say, hey, y'all keep doing y'all thing, keep blossoming. Y'all will be something. But those are the tools. So if you following Hawks, get some defense. Get some bench skills.
You think they got to trade for it?
They're going to have to do something. They'll have to do. I don't think they have trade assets unless they got picks. I mean, who want Kaminsky? Who want any of them other people on the bench that we don't know?
Right. Well, let's hit the next topic. We beat that with. What about the Kings and their 32-point victory over the Nets?
Oh. So when I saw that, I said, did KD play? That's what I said. And KD did play. And that's what's horrible. Like, does this prove that the Kings are ready for a playoff appearance? Or does this prove that the Nets are trash? That all of the turmoil they have going on is greatly affecting them and they are trash. Which one does it prove?
That's a good question.
Well, the Kings scoring 153 points.
150?
Ridiculous. I don't think that they mean they any type of a playoff team. They doing all right. But
the team's got guys over there.
They do. They got players, but
They got guys.
Okay, but you can name right now 8 teams that could be ahead of the Kings.
Yeah.
8 teams.
I don't know if in that 8 teams I would name the Nets though.
I'm talking about on the West. I'm talking about playoffs. We talking about just playoffs in the West. Because you wouldn't put them.
But I don't know if I name those 8 teams. I'm putting the Nets. I'm right now as the Nets sit. They don't have, for some reason, the way that they seem to want to coach their team is not winning.
Well,
it's not going to win them a lot of.
The Kings shot almost 50% from the 3-point line.
Yeah,
that's
one dude, Terrence Davis hit 7.
They can shoot.
Herter hit 5.
I watched them play the Warriors the other night. Them boys can shoot.
That's ridiculous.
They got a bunch of people over there that shoot that ball.
That's how they got them 153 points. They knocked down threes like it ain't no tomorrow.
They had how many people here? One nigga with 31. Then they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people score in double digits.
Hey,
one person had 31. So 7 people with double digits, but one had 31. and 6 other people scored in double digits.
66 points in the paint. They having a field day with these boys. You hitting threes and hitting shots in the paint. It's like a rec game. That's crazy.
So this is what I say. I think they are making a statement that's saying, hey, we're ready to get into the playoffs. Now, what they're doing in the playoffs, we all know you can do beautifully in the regular season. When you get into the playoffs, that's a different animal. That's a different environment, and people fold under that kind of pressure. So we know that's different. But what I will say, the reason I say they're ready for the playoffs, or that's what they're trying to prove right now, they beat the Lakers twice. I mean, they beat the Lakers, my bad. They beat the Lakers.
So
They beat the Heat. Okay.
Good.
That was October. We in November. They beat the Warriors.
good.
They beat the Cavaliers.
Really good.
And then they came and just beat the KD and the Nets. So looking at that, the Cavaliers, one of the best teams in the league, and they beat them. The Warriors, contending champions. I got it. Everybody beating us, but to be able to go out there, especially you just lost us the game before, and to go out there and then smack us the way y'all did, you know, putting up. I mean, they putting up buckets. So I say, yeah. I think it's they're saying, hey, we trying to get to the playoffs, and but then also the Nets ain't getting off easy.
Hey. Quill.
What's
Your boy Ben Simmons got 11 points.
Hey, he did.
What
He
I'm
did.
saying, if you take Kyrie off the team, he's the second best player on the team behind KD. You can't name a player on there that can go do what he did. He plays off the bench. This is why I'm also saying, like,
but are we saying that and really saying something, saying he's the second best player on that atrocious team?
but this is what I'm saying. They don't actually have a good team. If you put their NBA player roster just up, they have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. They have really good top-heavy players. Then you got Ben Simmons, who's not really a scorer. He's a facilitator. He gets out there, he plays defense. He's a rebounder. He's a playmaker.
He ain't doing none of that.
With playmaking, you have to be in the game. Period.
He ain't even start.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's a coaching thing.
Hey,
If I got Ben Simmons on my bench,
Westbrook, sit
and
down.
I gotta sit or rather start,
We'll tag you in a minute.
that's fine. Like he gonna go as far as that. You gonna lose game.
There's no reason why he shouldn't be in the starting lineup. And
You can
Yeah,
say
it
all
is.
of
you ain't
that.
got
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
telling
lose
you, the
games.
reason he not in the starting lineup,
You're
they
gonna
saw.
continue to lose games.
They said
gonna
without
continue
him,
to lose
look at how
games.
KD playing. They said without him, look at how KD playing.
KD, listen, if you're LeBron James don't have to take a backseat to nobody in order to go play his game. DeRozan gonna shoot hit. DeRozan, when DeRozan
Bro,
plays good,
Ben
he don't
Simmons
take a
ain't
backseat to
LeBron
nobody.
James.
Joel Embiid, he's Kevin Durant though.
No, I'm talking about Ben Simmons.
I'm
no,
talking about Kevin Durant. No.
It
Kevin Durant shouldn't have to take a
I
back
got
seat when
you.
nobody
I
comes
don't
in the
think
game.
Kevin Durant
Should be able to play his game.
I think KD's giving it to him. Like he like.
No, you shouldn't have to give it to
I don't
Kevin
think
Durant.
he has to. I think he's just willing to.
And why is it that it's Ben Simmons? You should be able to do that when Kyrie on the floor. You should be able to do that when Steph's on the floor. You should be able to do that when Draymond and Clay on the floor. You should be Kevin Durant regardless.
Second best. I mean,
You should when Westbrook's on the floor.
I mean,
should be
he
the
ain't
best
even
player
had a
on the
second best
floor.
performance that night.
You should be the best player on the floor every night if you're Kevin Durant.
He ain't even had a second best. That's why I'm like, you're saying he the second best. Like,
You know what?
I ain't talking about I'm talking about player.
Hey,
when you go to the gym, he's gonna get picked up before everybody else.
Until they see him shoot that damn ball.
And no, I don't care. They ain't never seen you shoot the ball before you get picked up.
Yeah, they do. They see me train. I train an hour.
No, it don't matter. Like, and then you get in. If you get in, wait, production.
Wait.
If I don't shoot the ball and we go win, I produce. If I grab 9 rebounds, got 6
I shouldn't have said that.
No, what I'm saying, I ain't even worried about that. I
I
told y'all from the jump. Ben Simmons getting over 10 points. He just he shot the same 7 shots.
You know how he get over Benny Bane.
He shot the same 7 shots. Like him scoring the ball is not a thing really. Going out there giving you a consistent rebound.
Quill. What about the Grizzlies?
On me. What about the Grizzlies?
Do you feel like they post-victory celebrations is overdoing it? Tell me about that.
No, they young.
You said it's not too much?
No. Okay. I love to rub it in these niggas' face. Y'all beat them, rub it in their face. Make them hate, make it fun, make the NBA fun again. Make the playoffs fun. Make everybody that when they play y'all in the playoffs, they want to smack y'all. Because when they come to y'all house and they finally beat y'all, yeah, I remember when y'all was celebrating back in November. I remember and if they can't beat you, throw another celebration. Make them beat y'all. Like, ain't no pretty, ain't this basketball. Well, cause y'all don't like that we beat y'all at our house and we playing our music. I'm dancing on the floor, people coming, yeah, beat us.
Only thing I say is don't go out like my boy Corey Spinks did. All right.
Man, don't bring that up.
Hey,
down St. Louis, bro.
He was representing. All I'm saying is when they win, they're here. When they lose, they look like they just lost their puppy. So
that's just passion.
But look, when Steph lose, he don't look like he lost his puppy. Steph be sitting there, he be looking at you like, bet.
Listen, that's fine though.
So that's what I'm about. So
listen, when you win,
they're young though. Make them
look like you lost a puppy.
But speaking of lost a puppy, Desmond Bane injury, how y'all think that's gonna affect the Grizzlies?
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's Mr. Shooter.
Batman just lost his Robin.
Yes.
Yeah, he their second best player.
Yeah, that fullback, that boy be like a fullback.
But you remember how good they were without Ja last year. You think they could be just as good without Desmond, even though he's not as good as Ja, but you know how they were really, really good without Ja. Like, really, really good. Even when
but that's
Jackson
why
come back.
I'm gonna show you why.
When Jared
2
come
for
back,
9 from Dylan Brooks, 0 for 7 from Jaren Jackson, 1 for 3
first game back
from Kochner, 2 for 6 with John Morant. None of them really shooters.
Yeah,
that's
tough.
He's their only actual like. You feel like when he's shooting it is good.
Yeah, but
everybody else can shoot. They're NBA players. They probably go to the gym with us.
But that's why he coming under scrutiny. They saying Ja need to learn how to make the other people around him better, and that's why they saying that. Because now Baines is out, and now you're gonna see Batman just lost his Robin, and I mean that's just what it is. So I think they'll adjust. It's gonna be different, but it's kind of like before Desmond Baines developed, and then they kept losing Dylan Brooks. You'll see them have this whole identity crisis or whatever.
They just need their whole team.
They need Dylan Brooks to come back, but he too busy committing them damn fouls.
So, he back playing. But we ain't put too much energy into it.
I'm talking about he needed to come like he was balling before.
Yeah, that's gonna take away because a couple of Ja assists. He averaged 7-8 assists a game. A couple of Ja assists all went to Desmond.
All right, look, let's get
the debate segment. We got a debate segment going on, and our topic for the day is the best two-way player in NBA history. We're gonna be quick with this.
You got 30 seconds.
Who gonna go first?
You gonna go first, Pat Bills.
Well, it's a toss-up for me, I got between Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you right. You said Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan.
Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan. The reason I say that is because Michael Jordan got 9 first NBA selections, 0 second team, 9 first team. And then we all know arguably the greatest offensive player of all time.
He got 2 defensive player of the year or 1?
1. He got 1, but he got 9 teams. No second teams.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I already know.
Tim Duncan has 15 selections, 8 of them first team, 7 of them second. So it's a toss-up, and Tim Duncan is a beast on offense too. Got 5 championships.
That's your time, brother. That's your time.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Tim Duncan on this one.
All right, cool. What you got?
Jordan or Giannis?
Giannis?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
28
spread that knowledge.
Defensive player of the year 2 times in a row, MVP, 50 points in the finals.
He only got 1. He only got 1 defensive player of the year.
Okay. 1 defensive player of the year. Should have 4. Ain't nobody a better defender doing all 3 every year. How many first team defensive and then he's still going to continue to do that while scoring the way that he scores, while playing the way that he playing. And we already know Jordan other end.
That's your time, brother.
So
mine.
I'm giving it
to Jordan. So I think Jordan just took it because Jordan is the GOAT. You know, Jordan's the GOAT. He played both sides of the ball. He played during the era where they were physical, where they used to go out there and play semi-rugby, you know. So, and that could have helped him play his defense. So I can understand when you mention Giannis, but Giannis is 7'2", so it's crazy for him doing what he's doing at 7 foot. But being 7 foot does help you greatly. It does. So
I ain't knocking it. I like Jordan too. But we can't take away from Mr. Tim Duncan.
Oh yeah. Mr. Tim. But the question is, could Tim Duncan guard the perimeter?
Yeah, and Giannis can. Giannis would have had to guard Jordan or Pippen in the game, and neither one of them could have guarded Giannis in that same game.
Depends on what era they play in.
They playing back in the day. Giannis
I don't even know because I think Giannis would have
Jordan or Pippen.
I think Giannis would have been with all that smoke back then, though.
Giannis would have had to guard Jordan or Pippen, and neither one of them could have. No matter.
He wouldn't have to guard Jordan. He would have to guard Pippen.
What? He would have had to go whoever the score. They wasn't giving it to Paxson.
Hey, Rodman would have been all on my man.
They wasn't giving you to Rodman to give you. Rodman probably would have guarded him, but he would have had to guard one of them on the other end, though. Jordan or Pippen, because Rodman wasn't no scorer. He wasn't looking to put no ball in no hoop.
All right, so let's go ahead and do our predictions for Thursday, Friday games. Thursday is light work, so we got the Nets versus the Trailblazers.
I'm definitely going with the Blazers at home.
Blazers,
definitely
home.
Yeah.
Let me see. Did they play tonight? No, they didn't. So D Lil will be playing. I'm going Blazers. Are y'all going Blazers?
Yeah.
All right, Spurs versus the Kings. I'm going Kings.
Spurs.
I'm gonna go with the Kings at home.
Yep, at home. I'm doing that one. Pistons versus the Clippers. I'm gonna go Pistons. They got Sadiq Bey coming off the bench now. So I'm going Clippers.
I'm
going Clippers.
Clippers.
Everybody Clippers. So we all the same. Now Friday we get jam-packed. Let me see. We got
Hey, you want to speed up a little bit.
Heat versus Wizards. Where are we going?
Heat.
I'm going with the Heat.
Heat. Hornets versus Cavaliers.
Cavs.
Bucks versus 76ers. Bucks.
76ers.
Bet. Magic versus Bulls. Bulls.
Magic.
Pacers versus Rockets. I'm going Pacers.
Rockets. Because they just beat us.
Okay. Thunder versus Grizzlies. I'm going Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
I'm going Thunder. I go Thunder. Nuggets versus Mavs. I'm going Nuggets.
Mavericks. Let's go. This that game. Game.
Celtics versus Pelicans. I'm going Celtics. All right. Suns versus Jazz. I'm going Jazz.
Suns.
I'm going Suns.
All right. Pistons versus Lakers. I'm going Pistons.
Lakers get off the pine.
Lakers gonna
Knicks
get one.
versus Warriors. I'm going Warriors.
I'm hoping for the Knicks.
All right, so that's all we got for this episode. Make sure y'all go ahead check out episode 7. But that's been the Facts, Opinions, and BS with your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuil. Top of the key action.
$5 tomorrow.
$5. Oh, yeah,
we rested Luka. We rested Luka for today.
Jokic finna go crazy.
Jokic and the protocol. Safety protocol.
What I'm saying is we just rested Luka. Oh, y'all really done. So you really owe me 5. You owe me 5 because he can't add more assists. We get that 5.
Y'all still gonna.
Hey, but he better.
You pack shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it back. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck. Don't speak.